you were to take Doom and add elements of Black Ops 3 into it, and your protagonist is a chick, you got a game called Metal Eden. Wasn't even actively looking for this game, but I saw it on the PSN store. I was like, okay, all right, this game looks kind of interesting. I played through the entirety of this demo, and wow, this game has a lot of potential. Now, because I've played through the entirety of this demo, I have reservations on that, but we'll get to that later. Here we go. Oh, no trespassing. I don't freaking care. Oh, you're still alive. And I was gonna be like, the frick you gonna do about it? Huh? Come and do something about it. Oh, wait, that's right. You're not going to. Now, here's where the movement from Black Ops 3, in my opinion, comes into play. Because you have a jetpack. You're able to wall run later on in this game. You're able to dodge. All the movement aspects so far reminds me heavily of Black Ops 3 and a little bit of Doom Eternal at the same time. The combat loop, however, again, I have reservations on it, especially regarding the actual hardest difficulty that this game has to offer. And keep in mind, this game is a demo, so the full game is still planning to be released. However, when we get into the later areas of the game, I'm going to try to display my aggravations about the combat loop so far. You could probably already see it. You guys see that delay? In an FPS, that should never be a case. We have an ability that allows us to extract people's core and then fling them at them to get health and ammo back. So it's kind of like Blood Punch, in a sense. And you're actually able to use this core later on. Weave. Here we go. Bop. You're able to use that core to actually give yourself health back and generate a little bit of a blood punch. One thing I will commend the game for is that these pickups are actually accessible all throughout the combat arena. So it's not a matter of, well, I have a cooldown now if I can't find one. However, if there's a pickup on the ground, because they keep refreshing. So I can appreciate that. I can commend the game studio and the game devs for that. Black Ops 3 and 4, in my opinion, were like the last good Call of Duty games before, in my opinion, they started going downhill. Black Ops 3 specifically because I was a big fan of the futuristic movement. Advanced Warfare, you can kind of say, was more repetitive, but Black Ops 3's movement just felt more fluid. It just felt more fluent to me. You go bop and then bang. See, look at that. That felt really good. Because this delay that I'm under, I can't control that. Because look at that. I have my sensitivity horizontally at 80. But there's a 2-second delay in which I'm actually able to do this. Why is that? Now, alright, now this is a big area. So, I might be able to actually utilize the sensitivity at some degree. But just from that alone, if it takes 2 seconds to look behind you, that hinders my performance. I don't like that. Especially for a fast-paced FPS that this game is trying to display. If there's a delay, it not only hinders my performance, but it also hinders my survivability aspect. Yeah, because there's a pickup right there, so I don't have to wait for it to get on cooldown anymore. Yeah, because see, I'm getting shot from behind 2 seconds later. And I'm able to respond to it right now fairly quickly. Oh my gosh, see, and I didn't even know that the big guy popped in. What the frick? Alright, I'm gonna take you. Bang. Alright, you're down. Hopefully that took out the other 2 guys that were in his vicinity. I don't think it did. Oh no, it did! Alright, bet. Everything else about the game I can appreciate. Everything else. Oh my freaking. Alright, not that. I was pressing the L1 button to extract the core. I also like how it says units killed. We don't play as like a chick per se. We play as like a AI cybernetic vessel. That's almost like a pilot in a sense from Titanfall, but not to the same degree. But when I'm able to look past all the gripes that I have, the game's able to shine. And again, I can only imagine, because this is just a demo, I can only imagine what the full game is going to look like. Like, you're able to zip line, you're able to like boom, bam, bada, bada, boom, move from one side over to the other side. If you got a pistol, you get a shotgun later in this demo. If you're able to get a shotgun, more than likely you're able to get a rocket launcher. And maybe, just maybe, you get like a get out of jail free card. And in that free card, it may symbolize or personify itself as a gun. You know what I'm saying? And who knows? Like just being able to quick swap, just in that aspect, I love. Reminiscing to Doom, but also just like, this one's on a cooldown. All right, sure. What can I do aside from that? You know what I mean? Like otherwise, you're just gonna be sitting there like a sitting duck. Oh, okay. I think I get it. So when I absorb the core in for myself, there's a cooldown for it. Yeah, because I don't have my thing now. Okay. That makes more sense to me now. So I gotta take your core quickly. I gotta do it quickly. Oh, look out.
Final wave incoming.
I'm gonna take this. I need a little bit of ammo. I don't need a whole lot, just a little bit. That'll work. Oh, don't fall off. Oh, I caught it. I saved myself. Oh! Save myself again. Okay, do a little bit of pop. Stay there. I don't know how you survived that. Oh, there's another one. There's another foot soldier. Swap, jump, weave, do everything. All right, there we go. I survived. To some degree. Yeah, I can see these pilots somewhat. Again, I don't even know what they're called. They're like hyper units essentially.
The pain is over for now.
No, the pain's just beginning, trust me. This is a demo, so this more than likely there's going to be changes and altercations that come before the actual full game comes out. So I'm hopeful that with this, they're either able to alter it to account for the combat loop, or two, explain why it's like that, because I've tried going back and forth as to why it's like that. I can't come up with a feasible explanation as to why it's like that. Why would a developer want there to be some sort of delay in between the combat loop for a fast FPS shooter? Because I know this guy, he hits hard, he hits fast. There's like no forgiveness in that. I'm gonna shoot this at you. That did absolutely freaking nothing. Yeah, see, cause you see that? Because the second that I go to look at him, I didn't even know he was behind me. Because I'm restricted. He's gotta have a big area of effect. Because there ain't no freaking way. I'm dodging, I'm weaving out of everything, and you're still able to hit me? Give me that core, you don't deserve it anymore. So I get about 30 HP when I go to absorb it. Never exactly paid attention. You should be dead. Never paid attention to that. I do like the music, by the way. That's a one-up. Give me that. Who needs it? I'm kind of waiting for like a multitude of enemies so that way I can get more ammo back, but that's like, in this sense, nah, you just go ahead and use it. There we go. Send that big guy down here. I know you're going to. Yup. Go and eat that. Cause that did a buttload of damage. Go ahead and take this. I'm gonna use this to take down that big mech guy. Wherever he is. There he is. I'm gonna take that. Don't die. You got this. I got this. There we go. Now that felt fluid. That felt fluenter than the previous engagements that I had. And then there's a little hub right here that you can actually upgrade your weapon. So again, I got little bits and pieces. Little bits and pieces I can appreciate. Little bits and pieces I can appreciate. Like this. I mean, which one did I get? I got this one because it reminds me of the smart pistol from Titanfall. This one, I don't think I hold secondary fire to charge up a powerful laser shot. That actually seems beneficial. I don't know how damage-wise that would do, but this actually acts like a smart pistol because you lock onto a target and it sends out a missile. I'm gonna get this. All right, the frame rate took a little bit of a hit for some reason because this right here, there is more enemies in here, so maybe in this aspect I can kind of display my gripes for the combat loop. I did not mean to pick this up, but I do love this weapon. Get out of jail free card personified as a weapon. I told y'all. Get me up here. Alright, short-lived. Short-lived, but I appreciate it. Don't die. Don't die. Don't you dare die. Oh. I'm gonna punch you. Yeah, get the frick out of here. Freaking annoying me. Freaking annoying me. What the frick? Yeah, because right there, it would make sense in the aspect of aim assist, but there's no option for aim assist though. So that just makes me think, again, design-wise, that's how the game's supposed to be played. If it's supposed to be played like that, okay, I understand that. Why? Because more times than not so far, that has gotten me killed more times than one. Nope. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, still out of ammo. What the frick? Alright, we're just gonna run away. We're gonna remain calm. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. We're just gonna run away. Shield's gone over there. Oh, I forgot. I got this. I got this. Ooh, look at what we have here. A Taz 9. Oh, buddy, y'all should have given me this. I'm just being straight up. Straight freaking up. I have no idea how much damage this does. Ow. That was freaking. All right, you're coming over here. Bang. Give me that ammo, buddy. Yeah, give me all that ammo. Ah. Ah. This is the game changer right here. Yeah, the shotgun just did it for me. The shotgun did it for me, because just as opposed to having the little pea shooter that I have with this, I'm able to deal more damage with this and I'm able to eviscerate enemies quicker and efficiently with this. Now, I've noticed I've been talking a lot about the gameplay. I haven't even paid homage to the visuals. This game looks beautiful. Visually pleasing. For when I first started playing the game, I was like, why is the game running at 30 FPS if it's a PS5 game? Because I was playing on the quality setting instead of performance. I can appreciate fidelity, but at the same time, if it's going to decrease my FPS, I'm like, yeah, nah, you can keep that. You can keep that. I think the only game that was actually able to balance that perfectly was Spider-Man Remastered. Aside from that, I don't think I've seen another game do that. Oh, heck yeah, I was gonna say, that definitely looks like a combat arena. A combat arena if I ever saw one. Now, I'm not trying to die in it. I'm not trying to die in it. Get the frick away from me. About 800 meters until we have to transfer onto that one. Here we go. This is what I was waiting for. This is exactly what I was waiting for. All right, we're going to actually just go over here. And bounce back over here. Bang, bang, bang. We're moving pretty good, actually. If I'm gonna be truthfully honest, we're moving pretty good. Health-wise, could be a little bit better, but you know, it's whatever. We can talk about my foibles later. Right now, we gotta survive. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? Like, if we're in a life or death situation and you're trying to bring up my shortcomings and you're trying to bring up my failures and trying to you're mugging me, like, what's more important here? You're gonna bring up my flaws or my life? What's more important? Ooh, wait, did I make that? Hello, can I move? Thank you. You'd be like, why the frick can I move? Again, it's a demo, so whatever, here we go. Whatever foibles we see, we can give to them and bring proper constructive criticism. Not judgment. It's like, hey, this game did this. I don't like that. You shouldn't buy this game because this game did such and such, and it doesn't provide this. Like, are we bringing that up to them? Because again, I can make that. They can't fix what they can't fix what we don't bring to light. The same thing when we don't bring our honest mistakes to God and expect him to forgive us. He is very forgiving, and he sees our mistakes and the things that we don't bring up to him. And I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna keep this in here. God is the God of all comfort, strength, and assurance. And forgiveness. You guys don't understand how merciful he is unto us. When he was up on the cross and everybody was mocking him and mugging him, he's like, you know what he said? He had every right to be angry, and yet in the Gospel of Luke, Jesus said, Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they're doing. Now right here, this little circle arena, so it's kind of like capture the flag or hard point in a sense. I gotta stand in between the circle and make sure that it gets fully charged and then move on to the other one. But I also gotta make sure I don't die in the process. Where's the, oh, here it is, here it is, here it is. This is the final section in the demo, so after everything that I went through, I'm gonna make sure I don't die. I'm hoping that there's a better way to quick swap. Whoa, wait, what the heck was that? I technically died, but I still survived? How? Oh, get up, get up, get up. Don't die, don't die, don't die.
Incoming.
I was about to say, oh, heck no. You literally got me on the last enemy, and I'm about to die from that? Heck no.
Final wave.
Get the frick out of here. Now I got overdrive. Oh, heck yeah. Get the frick over here. Unlimited ammo. Ultimate damage. Frick you think you thought? Who you think you running at, huh? Get over here. Alright, okay, let's not get cocky. Let's not get cocky. Here we go. But I say I got all this power doesn't exactly mean I'm invincible. And there you go. The entirety of the Metal Eden demo was enjoyable. I enjoyed it. I have some reservations of the gameplay decisions, like sensitivity again, because if they're able to change that, then we're good to go. I'm still interested in checking out this game when it fully releases to see what the story is, because I've only put pieces. I've only seen all the cutscenes. I don't know all the actual lore and whatnot. But with all that being said, this demo was pretty good. I'd recommend it to you guys if you're interested in fast-paced FPS arcade shooters, because that's what it kind of feels like. It feels like Call of Duty, but in the sense of like futuristic wise, you know what I mean? Because again, Black Ops 3 and 4, Black Ops 3 in my opinion is my favorite because of the movement. The movement caught my attention right away. Fast-paced FPS and it's arcadey. It's not tailored to realism. So it's kind of like a mixture of all of those combined. I'm interested in seeing what this game has to offer when it fully releases. But in the meantime, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to my channel with post notifications turned on so you know when the next video goes live. And if you want to see another video like this, you can check it out right there. God bless you.